Good morning, maybe a good afternoon or a good evening, whenever you're watching this, good, whatever it is. You know, the Lord blessed us with a beautiful day, and I tell you what, I wished I was on the water. I wish I was camping right now. Matter of fact, that's what I'm getting ready for right now. I've been wanting to do a boat camping for a long time, and matter of fact, gosh, it's been 2 or 3 years ago. I remember seeing Micah with High Adventure Videos whenever he first introduced me and the world to his boat camping adventures. And ever since then, ever since I watched his first boat camping video, it's really struck a chord with me, and I'm like, I want to do that, So eventually, I got my own boat, and so I've been wanting to try to figure out a way to boat camp on my boat as well, And after really, I got the Mako 15, and you could probably put a regular 10 on it and everything. That's just not the direction I wanted to go. So I finally, just out of the blue, I don't know why I never heard of this, but I finally come across one of these. It's the Kamp-rite cot tent. They come out in 1998, and why I've never heard of these, I have no clue. If I did hear about them, I just don't remember. But anyways, on YouTube, I come across these cot tents, and they got them in different sizes and different shapes and everything. But I got to looking at my boat and taking measurements of my bow of my boat, and I knew I didn't want this. They have a smaller version. I knew I didn't want a real small one, but I didn't want a big one, a great big one. So I settled with it's called a cot tent oversized version. It's got 4 legs, and so yeah, I mean, I got it to where it's going to work. I fixed my boat up to where it would receive it real well, and I'm fixing to, matter of fact, show you what I did to my boat to actually receive the cot tent. The legs, the outside legs, are just a little bit beyond, goes past my gunwale, my bow. So I wanted to make a little support system to be able to sit the outside of the edge of the cot on, and for it to be real sturdy. And I also wanted to have some tie downs to be able to secure the tent. So I got everything kind of ready. I'm actually going to be going on. I'm planning a tent camping next weekend. Next Friday after I get off work, I'm planning on loading up and maybe going to the river somewhere and do a little fishing, then set up my tent, stay the night, and then of course get up the next morning and do some more fishing and possibly come home. But yeah, let me show you what I did to my boat to be able to receive my tent. So of course, most of y'all know that I got the Mako. If you've watched any of my videos whatsoever, I got the Mako 15, and so the deck is a pretty nice sized deck on this thing. To be honest with you, I think it's like 65 inches to the outside edge. But again, the legs, the outside legs for the cot, kind of hangs over a little bit. So what I did was I come up with my solution was I made these. Well, first of all, I figured out, well, I've already got these rod holders on my boat in a couple of places, 2 or 3 places, and I'm like, I wonder if I could use part of the rod holder, use the rod holder mount, and maybe this section of the rod holder and a piece of PVC pipe, and to make a mount, to make a little thing to, for the tent to set on. So let me show you how it looks. So here's one from starboard side, Alright, let me zoom out a little bit better. So it just fits up in there, and the little lock, I mean, it just locks in. Well, when it locks in, there we go. So it locks in place. It's nothing but a PVC pipe with a couple of teeth. It's 1 inch. Now this is the 1 inch right here. I'll show you in a minute, but this right here is the 1 inch thin wall, and I use 1 inch heavy wall or a thick wall, maybe schedule 40 or whatever. Here, it's, you know, it's a little bit thicker, more support, and of course I use T's and capped it off. So these, you know, they fit, they go in here pretty well, they secure, and it's the right height. You'll see in a minute, it's the right height for my cot to lay on. All right. So again, I use this rod holder was already here. I took the rod holder out, obviously, and to use it, but this one was already here, and this was already here on my boat. I use this for a tie down, and I ordered 2 more of these that I got to tighten up, and I haven't tightened up yet. I just realized that. I get my wrench to tighten them up, but I bought 2 more of these to for each side to tie down my tent. So let me show you exactly what I did. So here's the piece that comes off the rod holder. All right, nothing but if you can see that. I mean, the lighting ain't the best, but it's the piece that come off, and if you notice, I got a hole drilled. There it is, right there. I got a hole drilled through that section right there. Alright, I want to show you what they look like on my boat. Not too bad. I mean, you could take and remove them whenever you're not using them, obviously. But they're in them rod holders. They're firm, you know, and they're pretty good. So that's going to be my support, you know, for the outside edge of the tent. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, like I said, they're easy to store. I can, when I'm not using my tent, I can just store these in my bag along with my tent. So I don't have to store them on the boat or anything like that. I can just simply store them in my bag. So yeah, I like it, man. I think it's gonna work out pretty good. Let's put the tent up and let's see what the tent looks like. I'm gonna actually set the phone up and put it on time lapse, you know, so you'll kind of see me putting the tent up in a hurry. It'll be kind of funny, I'm sure. But yeah, we're gonna put the tent up, and we're gonna do everything inside the boat. We're gonna set it up just like if we was on the water, and we're going to put the tie down. I'll show you when I open the tent up, and once I get everything situated, I'll show you what I use to tie the tent down. And you can see my sleeping bag. I'm ready to go. I am ready to go. So let's set the phone up and let's do a quick time lapse on setting it up, and then we'll get back and we'll see what this thing looks like sitting on my boat. All right, see you in a second. All right, here's my last tie down here. All right, just like these little tie downs, I got them on Amazon. They're like little there you go, and it's tied down. So you got pretty well secure at this point. Let's get a better view of it. We'll just go to the back of the boat. What do you think? That's not too bad, is it? So there's a lot of videos out there on the Kamp-rite tent that, you know, if you need any more in-depth video of how to set it up and everything, there's a lot of videos out there that you probably already seen, a bunch of them that shows all that. But I just wanted to get on here and put a video on here, you know, how I'm going to use it on my boat. Let's get up underneath it here. So, you know, you can tell it's making good contact on the bow of my boat. And these are the outside legs if I was going to be camping out on the ground or whatever. So they don't really get in the way of anything. They just you know, they just hold up right there. And of course the strap that comes down, and it, you know, straps, hooks onto the middle legs there. And it rests pretty good on my PVC pipe. You can see over there I got my other tie down. All this was done on my boat, so I shouldn't have any problem whatsoever. And as you can tell, it took probably 14 seconds to put up. Well, maybe 3 minutes in actual time. But yeah, what y'all think about this? Of course, I need a pillow and a sleeping bag, but let's get up in this thing, see how it feels. Oh yeah. And of course this tent cot, you know, it opens into like a, you could use it as a cot as well, folded up as like a lounge chair. And I can get up in the mornings while I'm fishing, when the sun comes up, I'd be able to have a nice beautiful view, you know, and easy to get in and out. Look at there. There's my tent stuff, and it's got a rain cover too, as well. That might even keep it a little bit warm as well when if you're camping when it's pretty cold outside. But I tell you, I like it. I do. I'm excited about it, man. I'm ready to go, you know. And what's so cool about it, as quick as it took to put up, it's just that quick to take down. I mean, I could take it down, and yeah, it's pretty bulky, you know, in that bag. You know, I could let it set on the bow of the boat, or I could set it beside my console if I need to. You know, I could get it enough out of my way where it won't really be a hindrance. So yeah, tell me what you think about it. Let's get out of the boat and take a better look at it. Of course, it could be lined up a little bit better, but regardless, you know, the support does what it needs to do. See if I got this one a bit too tight here. Actually, when I first did all this, I kind of set it up to where the support would go to the edge, because obviously this right here ain't really no support. My support really comes into the bar. So mainly, as long as I got this setting on the bar, setting on my PVC pipe, look, I mean, it's there. It's there. Tighten up on that some more. That is really good. I got my measuring tape. I can give you a quick measurement on how wide I from center of my mount to mount is like 23.5 inches, and the length of the overall length of it is just a little over 30, like 33.5 inches overall. Not too big. I mean, it does what it needs to do. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about it. You know, and what I was also want to show you that, you know, if you don't want the trolling motor to be, you know, in the water while you're camping, you know, with this mount, it sets on pretty well, supports on the mount that I made, and it doesn't really interfere with the trolling motor at all. So you could leave the trolling motor in the water, or you could put it, you know, lock it in position, and it's fine. So if you was to put a regular tent on here, you wouldn't be able to do that. I only seen one person do a tent on the Mako on a YouTube video, and he wasn't real. Of course, he was. I don't really know exactly how he set it all up, but it didn't look comfortable at all. With this, I think it's gonna be very, very, very stable and very comfortable. All right. All right, so there you have it. I believe the tent cot's going to work out really good. Y'all meet Starla. See my little Yorkie. We've been together for about 15 years now. Yeah. So hope y'all like that DIY video of the tent cot. Please like and subscribe. I'm hoping to put this baby in use next weekend. I'm planning on hopefully do a overnighter, and I'm excited about that. So hit that like and subscribe button, man. Help us out here. And like I said, we're going to be doing some catch and cooks. We're going to be doing some other videos as time progresses. But just want to jump on here and share this Kamp-rite tent setup that we got. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. Clear to me videos. Later.